What is up, guys? This is Alex from Double Move Sports back with another video. I'm continuing to talk about this NFL offseason as it quickly approaches, with free agency being next on the radar. So today I am talking about Aaron Jones, potential free agent running back, and the top 5 landing spots for him heading into the 2021 season. But before I get into Aaron Jones, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, comment down below which player you would like to see me break down next. But let's go ahead and talk about Aaron Jones. And when we talk about these top 5 landing spots, I'm not necessarily looking at the best opportunity to compete. I'm not looking at the best fit or the best scheme fit. I'm looking at the best 5 situations for Aaron Jones to go out on the football field and continue to prove that he is a star top running back in the NFL. So we're looking at potential volume, potential opportunity, potential offense, and the current players they have on the roster, and what we can expect for Aaron Jones moving forward in a lot of these different buckets. So before we do get into this top 5, let's look at his stats from 2020. He had 201 carries for 1,104 yards and 9 touchdowns in just 14 games. And at 27 years old, he should get one last solid contract for a running back his age on a team that I'm hoping can feature him on the ground and through the air, but we will talk about that in this video. Without further ado, let's get into number 5, and it's the Buffalo Bills. And in this scenario, Aaron Jones could be the lead back in a great offense with Devin Singletary and Zach Moss as his backups. Neither of those guys have really panned out from an efficiency perspective as they've been drafted in the last 2 seasons. So Aaron Jones could come in as the lead guy. It would give him a ton of touchdown upside in an offense that is one of the top in the NFL. At least it was in 2020 with Stephon Diggs there, with Josh Allen emerging at the quarterback position. So this would be a great opportunity for Jones to continue to find the end zone as he has done so well in Green Bay. In this scenario, I will admit the overall volume and efficiency could be lacking compared to other destinations, but number 5 is the Buffalo Bills for how good that offense is and how good of a fit Aaron Jones could be. But let's go ahead and move on to number 4. It's the New York Jets. And for the Jets, this is simply an opportunity for Aaron Jones to be a workhorse back, but I would have some problems about the efficiency. We don't want to see what happened with Le'Veon Bell happened to Aaron Jones in New York, but with Adam Gase out as the head coach and possibly a new quarterback under center, the hope here would be that Jones could be efficient in New York as a feature back and be used on the ground and in the air as a workhorse running back. But let's go ahead and move to these top 3. At number 3, I have the Arizona Cardinals. In this scenario, Jones could be the Kenyon Drake replacement in this offense. He could see 20 touches a game there in Arizona. He would have good opportunity out in space and near the red zone with Kyler Murray at quarterback, Cliff Kingsbury as the head coach, and an emerging, growing offense down there in Arizona. Yes, Chase Edmonds is still there. He might see some receiving work, but Aaron Jones would have a great opportunity to continue what he does best, and that is get out in open space and have a nose for the end zone. Next, let's move on to number 2. It's the Miami Dolphins. And with solid draft capital, solid cap space, and a young quarterback, Aaron Jones would be a great piece for this Miami Dolphins team because I really think they would feature him as a workhorse back. We saw the Dolphins use feature backs last season, whether it be Myles Gaskin or Salvon Ahmed. Whoever the next man up was seeing a ton of touches and a ton of volume in this offense. So I think Aaron Jones could see career highs from a volume perspective, both on the ground and through the air if he goes to the Miami Dolphins. They do have a lot of strong pieces in place. They're a competitive emerging team as well. Could have some touchdown upside. So the Miami Dolphins will be a very fun destination and landing spot for Aaron Jones. But last but not least, we'll move on to number 1. And this could be a debatable topic depending on how you want to look at it. But number 1 is the Green Bay Packers. And no, I don't have the number 1 team for each of these players being their current team that they play on. But for Aaron Jones, I think one of the best things for his career would be if the Packers will have him back. And this is all about keeping the status quo, because after back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons on the ground with good passing game involvement as well and a ton of touchdown upside, why would you want to change anything if you were Aaron Jones? The Packers know how to use him in this offense, and he has emerged as a star running back for this football team. So maybe he could get 5 more touches a game if he goes to a different team, but who knows how he's going to fit into their scheme? Who knows how much they're going to use him? Who knows how dynamic the offense is going to be? But what we do know is that Aaron Jones in Green Bay is absolutely dynamic and electric. The mix of his talent, how they use him, and his efficiency make him one of the best running backs in the league. So the number one landing spot for Aaron Jones this offseason would be back with the Green Bay Packers. So really quickly, we will recap. Number 5 is the Buffalo Bills, 4 is the Jets, 3 is the Cardinals, 2 is the Dolphins, and 1 is the Packers. I want to see in the comments down below where you would like to see Aaron Jones land this season and what team would give him the best opportunity to be an absolute beast in 2021. I also want to see which players in the comments that you want me to break down next, so throw those down there as well. But again, this is Alex from Double Move Sports, and we'll see you next time.